Wonder why they call you punk. Why they call you punk? I bet you. Wonder why they call you punk. Wonder why they call you punk. I bet you. Wonder why they call you punk. You wonder why they call you punk. I bet you. You wonder why they call you punk. You wonder why they call you punk. I bet you. Look here, you low intellectual. It seems that you, for someone who wants to go around try to tell other people that they lack comprehension, it seems that you don't even see your own goddamn error. Well, let Uncle JD guide you through this because ain't it funny? You want to go around start shit with other people, but at the moment, those same people turn right back around and clap back on you. You act like a straight up pussy. Oh, yes, and I understand. You want to have that right to go after other people while needing a safe space so bad because you don't want those same people that you're attacking to clap right back on you. You want to dish it out, but your ass can't take it. You want to go at BJ's Idmore. He claps back at you, you whine, cry, bitch, and moan. You going at the angry man. If he claps back at you, you cry, bitch, and complain. You want to go at the red pill, manosphere, MGTOW. And when we put our foot up your ass, what do? You cry, bitch, and complain. Exactly. It's funny how you got punks want to go after people, want to go after other people, but then get mad and be in their feelings when those same people go right back at them. And let's not even get started with all the fucking hypocrisy. You want to push rumors about other people, then catch feelings when people start pushing rumors about you. You want to go after people, but you don't want those same people going after you. You want to go around instigating shit, but Lord knows how you will react when that same shit happens to you. Anything you believe it's okay to do to others, you don't want to happen to you. And you wonder why they call you punk. You want to call, no. You want to call people out, but when they clap back at you, you came and addressed them direct. No, punk. You ain't man enough to address them direct. That's why you go at them so subliminally. Oh, I don't want to say this person's name, but I got a lot of shit to say about that person. What, you scared of that person? You scared of that person? You scared of that content creator? What? By saying his name, you feel intimidated? Bruh. Number of times I got people calling me out by my name, calling me out direct. I address them direct. But apparently you don't. Oh, I don't want to say his name. I don't want to say their names on YouTube, but I got a lot of shit to say about that person. What, you scared of some shit? If you're scared, say you're scared. It ain't that hard. And I guarantee you this. If you want people to stay out your beefs, don't get them involved in your beefs. Want to talk about how other people look like, but you got to hide your own ugly ass behind anonymity. That's why you hide behind your goddamn logo, punk. Because you don't want people to see just how fucking ugly you are. And I predict that, yes, let Uncle JD predict this shit. You're way uglier than all of us here in these YouTube streets. That's why you have to hide yourself. Let me say that again. You're more uglier than anybody in these YouTube streets. That's why you got to hide yourself. Meanwhile, you want to go after how other people look like, what clothes they're wearing. Oh, do that shirt have holes and shit? Because you are so insecure about your own self-image. Word is bone on that. And no, you're not the only one I say this shit to. I say this to anybody who wants to talk about other people's looks, oh, how they're dressed, this type of shit. While at the same time, they got to hide themselves because they're so insecure about their own self-image. In fact, this is the only way they can make themselves feel better. And since we're on this conversation, let's talk about this so-called 2026 bullshit plan you have. And no, this ain't your first time. You want to know the reason why nobody ain't taking your 2026 plan to get rid of red pill and the manosphere? You want to know why people ain't trying to hear that shit? Because you was the same one that claimed that for the past 6 years, red pill, manosphere, male spaces, all of them had to go for each and every year. You made that same claim back in 2020. Didn't happen. Then made that claim again in 2021. Didn't happen. 2022 didn't happen. 2023 didn't happen. 2024 didn't happen. Now we're in 2025 and you're making that same claim over again. And 9 times out of 10, you have no results to back that shit up. I swear to God. Us hearing this broken record constantly all over and over and over again reminds me of that Mac versus PC commercial back in the early 2000s. Let me go find that right quick. Oh, good, I found it. As I said, every year, the low intellectual punk constantly say that, oh, this year is going to be the end of the red pill and the manosphere, and when that doesn't happen during that year, the following year, red pill and the manosphere is done. And he says it over and over again. Now 2026, everybody's supposed to believe that the red pill and the manosphere is done. This is how he sounds. I'm gonna let this commercial play. That way y'all get a clear understanding here.
Hello, I'm a Mac. And I'm a PC. Hey, Mac, did you hear the good news? Windows 7 is out, and it's not going to have any of the problems my last operating system had. Trust me. I feel like I've heard this before, PC. What? Windows Vista's here, and it's not going to have any of the problems that Windows XP had. It's not going to have any of the problems that Windows ME had. It's not going to have any of the problems that Windows 98 had. It's not going to have any of the problems Windows 95 had. It's not going to have any of the problems Windows 2 had. Trust me. This time it's going to...
See what I mean? Case in point, you sound like a broken record. And this is the reason why hardly anybody besides the ones in your circle are standing behind your plan. You're the boy who cried wolf. Every time you think a wolf is there, you scream out wolf, everybody come running, there's no wolf. But when the wolf shows up, you then cry wolf. Now all of a sudden people don't give a shit. And then the wolf eats you alive. but here's the uppercut of it all. You want Red Pill, Manosphere, MGTOW, all these male spaces to go because they quote unquote violate Google and YouTube's community guidelines. But what are you doing? Oh, you're not the one going around provoking those male spaces into something. You're not the one going around instigating shit with other people, making threats to other people. And through all of this, you expect for Google and YouTube to give you what you want. You expect for Congress to give you what you want. And here's something the low intellectual punk doesn't know. And this goes back to what I told this retarded fuck ass a while back. Your conduct is everything. In fact, your conduct will make your plan or straight up break your plan. And guess what else too? Each and every person you got a problem with, you're beefing with, and you're going at them, they could take all your videos, all your clips, all the times you was on live streams. They could archive that shit too, like how you do. Take that shit to Congress and show them who's pushing this. And show Congress that you're no better than the people that you cry, bitch, and complain about. And at this point, nobody ain't trying to hear your SBE, shame, blame, and explain bullshit when you're out here provoking. You're out here fishing for reactions. That way you can run back, cry like a little bitch about it. The shit is done. And I'm already predicting it ain't gonna work like it didn't work the last time you tried. But no, y'all don't wanna, no. You don't want to look at your own fucking failures because you're so obsessed over the fact that, oh, it's gonna work. And speaking of obsession, your gripe and your issues with Red Pill, the Manosphere, and these male spaces is now starting to turn into a straight up obsession, which is not healthy for you. Nope, that shit's bad for your health. You're so infatuated on trying to get rid of these male spaces that I'm beginning to think that you're starting to lose your mind. And I'm not the only one saying this. Other people are saying this shit too. All you talk about is your fucking complaints. All you want to talk about is the people you can't stand. I mean, you can't even last a week talking about the real issues at hand without you bringing up people you don't like, people you can't stand. And that's a fucking fact. But we're the problem. You want to come at us, but you're scared of us coming back at you. That's an issue you need to solve. And to be honest, and to be 100% honest, none of us would be coming at your ass right now if you would stop fucking with us. You're the one on YouTube who think you got something to prove. You're the one going out your way to prove that, oh, Red Pill, Manosphere, MGTOW, and all these male spaces are hate groups. You're the one pushing this shit. And you think nobody is not gonna defend themselves when it comes to this matter? You think nobody's gonna clap right back at you? Wow, you really do need a safe space, don't you? Yes, you're so fucking weak that you need a safe space in order to go at other people. And you wonder why they call you punk. Off the gate, I betcha. And with that, I'm out this bitch. Later.